Scott Jennings goes on CNN and absolutely destroys the Democratic strategist Julie Roginski. Okay, this is craziness. CNN is defending crime spiking in Washington, D.C. And when it's brought to their attention that Trump is actually trying to solve the crime issues there, CNN is in complete denial. And they have freaking meltdowns on their own show. It's craziness. It's bananas. And this is why Trump is so against CNN and the fake news, is because they're nuts. They've lost their mind. They're literally arguing for the sake of arguing. We got no time for that. No time for that. Okay. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. Like and subscribe, please. That's all I want for this channel, is for this channel to get up off the ground. Let's have a look, because this is, like I said, insanity. It's probably going to make you laugh.
Yes, I'm old enough, Scott, to remember when you were appalled, as the rest of us were, on January 6th, when he wouldn't.
Because January 6th happened. Should we not enforce the law today?
Excuse me.
Do you want murders today?
Let me finish, Scott.
January 6th equals no enforcement
Scott, I know you hate talking about
this is a silly argument.
No, let me finish before you make a point about a silly argument.
It'll be silly, but
what's silly is you sitting down with Mitch McConnell over Chick-fil-A and lamenting how Donald Trump was putting all of you, including Mitch McConnell, in harm's way. But I guess now you're so.
I wasn't in harm's way. I was in Louisville.
No, you're then boss. Your friend Mitch McConnell certainly was, but you know now.
January 6th was a bad day.
Can I finish?
Murders are also bad.
Can I finish?
I want murders solved.
Can I
just let her finish?
Scott's gonna.
Well, if she wants to come out here and take pot shots at me, I'm not going to allow it. It's a stupid argument. I'm not going to allow it.
Scott, just let her finish. I don't even know that we've even heard the argument.
No, we heard it. We heard it.
You were doing great. So go ahead,
Scott, I know you're thirsty for that Senate seat, but let me finish.
Oh my goodness!
I mean, you allow this every night.
Just give me 1 second here. Let's just let her finish, please.
Okay.
Just 1 second.
Listen, I know you've got the picky thing going on, but here's what I'm going to say.
What are you thirsty for? Some kind of relevance out here?
No, actually, Scott.
I mean, I don't know what you do for a living.
Really? I elect a lot of Democrats. Scott, but let me finish my thought here, please. Can I just finish what I was about to say, which is that on January 6th, he could have deployed the National Guard. He chose not to. Now, today, because somebody named Big Balls got beat up, allegedly, he wants to deploy the National Guard to a place that has had a 30-year low in violence. And we all know that he's doing this because it's a power grab. He could have done this when this district was actually in danger on January 6th, but he didn't. And I think that's what's so offensive. He talks about backing the blue. He talks about...
In danger of what on January 6th? Like, in danger of what? Didn't the cops and the officials like let people in? Like, wasn't it encouraged to go in to the White House, into the building? Like, what is she talking about?
Law enforcement, he didn't give a damn, Scott. And you agreed back on January 6th. He didn't give a damn about those police officers and about the safety of people in Washington, D.C. Today, because he wants a power grab, he's doing this despite the fact that every statistic shows that Washington, D.C. has not been safer in the last 30 years. That's the
How's that going to fly?
Oh, my goodness. These people are nuts. I mean, look at the face. Scott Jennings is like, get me the hell out of here. I don't blame the guy, man. The CNN, there's something fundamentally wrong with their brain. Okay. And if you thought that was it, I've got a surprise for you. We have another clip. If you're ready to laugh, buckle up.
Is there any number that Donald Trump believes?
Well, the war on truth is not a bug, but a feature of authoritarianism. You know, it reminds me, in June of 2023, China's National Bureau of Statistics reported a youth unemployment rate of 21%. And Xi Jinping, who's the dictator of China, was so furious with the job numbers that he ordered the Bureau to stop publishing the numbers, to stop telling the truth. Donald Trump is playing the same game of censorship here in the United States. He's withholding the truth. What I find interesting is back in April, he was praising the BLS for producing great job numbers, and now he's condemning it when there's an inconvenient truth that flatly contradicts his narrative.
Similarly, with the crime numbers, he was praising the drop in crime a few months ago. Now he's saying that you don't want to believe the numbers. I mean, Jillian, at what point does this become just, I don't know, a trope to discount facts?
Okay, well, the numbers were inaccurate. I mean,
which ones?
All right, so let's.
No, I'm just asking which ones you're.
All right, so I could do both. Actually, do we want to do DC or do we want to do the BLS? Pick it.
BLS, how was it inaccurate?
Okay, well.
Was it inaccurate back in April when Trump praised it?
They had to, yeah. But it's typically inaccurate, up to about 40 to 50,000.
Preliminary estimates, so they're revised.
Right, exactly. And what's
But that's
normal?
not manipulation.
But hold on.
All right,
What's normal?
Go ahead.
Is
What
that
are
there
you
are
trying to
roughly
say?
40 to 50,000 jobs off. This is triple that, and it was similarly mistaken, gotten wrong during the Biden administration. So, for example, the miscalculations that are typical are 500,000 in a year. The miscalculations over 2024 were 1.2 million.
You believe there was manipulation?
No, I don't believe there was manipulation. Here's what I think. I think the person in charge got it really wrong. I think the BLS is broken.
So you disagree with Trump's accusation that there was manipulation?
I don't think there was manipulation.
He explicitly said there was manipulation,
Okay,
so I'm happy you're rejecting that
What
accusation.
I think is that the numbers are very far off, more far off than what's typically common or acceptable, and these numbers matter. Obviously, it's how the Fed determines what the interest rate should be.
The methodology that produced the numbers that Trump praised back in April is the same methodology that produced the numbers he's now condemning.
Why that the numbers were high and then quietly brought down? Like, why wouldn't he love that? These numbers were also wrong during Biden. They were
I know, but to his point, why would Trump praise the numbers just a few months ago and now call them fake?
Listen, if he's calling them fake, suggesting that they messed with the numbers, I don't think that's true. But I am telling you, clearly something's really wrong. Clearly changes need to be made.
Ellie?
Yeah.
Numbers can always be moved around for political advantage, right? I'm not saying they're faked or whatever, but I don't really care. If Trump is saying that the numbers were wrong and that it's a political attack against him to try and make him look bad, or for the feds to keep rates high and stuff like that, then you got to take that at face value. And CNN's their bias is just so skewed on things like this. It's quite frankly a little bit embarrassing. Love to know what you guys think down below in the comments. Which of the two clips was your favorite? Like and subscribe for more content. Bye-bye.